bad news, depending on how you feel about your
Was good.
Do you love your husband? Yes. Mrs. Griffin, I have some
I
bad
thought I lost my dimple on my other side.
It's time for you to
Sunday, Mother's Day, chilling. So, just got Family Guy on FXX. Probably make a couple installs. You know, I worked on some tech. Like last night, checking on my money, there was a huge dip. You know what I'm saying? I had to sit up and recoup and reallocate. Like 5 o'clock in the morning, I took like all my shit out of Dogecoin and like moved it over to Ethereum, and I got to jump off that. Then Ethereum dropped, and now Doge is like trying to do something with itself. So I put money back in that like a few hours ago, but not as much as that was in there before because it's still pretty volatile. So I ain't want to put the whole racks up in there. So I put like a couple, and then like inched in a little bit, so that over time it goes back up to what it was before. And I started focusing on Ethereum Classic, and then Ethereum. Even though that's down right now, but it still has like promise. And then Litecoin, I threw some in there, and I took it out. Like it's doing 11 right now. Yeah, I took out like a lot of what I had in there because it jumped up, but then it went back down. So I took out like half of what I had, put back in there, and just have it just get back whatever I lost just off of what's in there now. So I don't have as much, you know what I'm saying, damages, and it'll go back up like throughout the week. Yeah, investing. This is my favorite video game, playing crypto. But I gotta stay up on the news. Like I knew it was gonna like Doge was gonna go down, but I was like, I wonder how much. And once I saw like, damn, it's more than like 15%. That's when I was like, yeah, I gotta pull like 15. Once it get down to that point, then got down to like 25. I was like, yep, happy I pulled. Then I waited for it to go back up to 10%. Put some in there. Like once it consistently stayed at around 10, like 50 cents. So when it went down to like 48 something, I just put some back in there, and then I started throwing a little by little. So I'm getting my returns back from this one for the day. Like it's basically like today's on the get back. Like I got 100% profit. Like everything I pulled out was all profit, so it's all good. I'm just trying to get back to my margin of profit to where I'm making money again. Like, cause I lost, I'm breaking even. I broke even, and I took out with profit, and then I put it back in, started losing some more, and now I'm still with profit right now. So it's going in the direction of with profit. You know what I'm saying, throughout the day. So basically, just diversify. You gotta diversify. You know what I'm saying, your bonds. So like when something go down, you still good. Now I think back on days when stuff was going down, but everything else was going up. I should have just pulled out on those down days. I'd have been up a whole lot more. So now I know a different way of trading. Like it's just learning along the way. No harm in it because I'm making good. So feel like it's trying to dip a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Litecoin at 11 on the day. Cash is at 0.24 on the day. Of course, Bitcoin is down. Ethereum is like negative 0.97%. I ain't lose much. Ethereum Cash is up 3.5, so that's a steady number. And Doge is going up and down, up and down. So I ain't capping, is what they say. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to make my money right now. Like I'm in the red for the day. I'm in the green for the hour. But you know, all time made over 8,000. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy. And I still got stuff in my Coinbase that's steady because I ain't got a lot up in there. So I'm doing good. As long as it stays over 20 G's. It ain't dipped down to 18. If it was 18, I'd be sick. You know what I'm saying? But still just trying to, you know what I'm saying? Then like diversify. I got my drink in whole different ones. You know what I'm saying? I put a Litecoin early because I just didn't trust it for the day. If I'd have kept it in there, I'd been coming off like some stacks, like 2 stacks or something. You know what I'm saying? Everything back off from the profit margin. You know what I'm saying? I haven't hit over $23,000 yet. Like I'm trying to hit over 23,000. But with this new plateau that it dropped to, you know what I'm saying, the 50-cent plateau, I'm pretty confident that, you know what I'm saying, I'll get to that point. Like I'm looking at the month and shit. Like look at the month for Doge. Like that drop off point created a new plateau. Like this was the month. You know what I'm saying? So we had like the crash was right here. Like look at the crash compared to what just happened. It was a bigger crash, but then it, you know what I'm saying, steadily went down and it started going back up. You know what I'm saying? And then it hit all times and then it's out. You know what I'm saying? It was hitting all times like 67 cents, 70 something cents. But that's good when it peak and then it peak again at a higher point after a drop. Because then that means the next one, normalcy, will be at around these 60s. So that's the new normalcy. So then it's going to hit 70s naturally and then 80s and then hit another drop like that due to the people from selling. So that's good because it was in the 20s. And this is like April 16th. This is like when I started. Like at this point right here, it was like 17, 20 something cents. I came in at 29 cents. You know what I'm saying? Actually, at like 26 or something like that. But then I sold that out and then like pretty much was transferring all my funds to this account that I got right now. And then except for like a little bit that I put into like some other ones just so I have stuff in that account. And let that just sit, like just not touch it. I did a couple conversions because it allows you just to convert it into another one. But over here, you got to straight up sell because this one's an investing site. The other one was actual carrying currency. You know what I'm saying? And I got to get my card in the mail for that site, for that joint. But like, just with all money, I ain't even, you know what I'm saying? I hit up a few mothers, told them happy Mother's Day and everything. But I'm just trying to get my money today. Like, just think about my money is plus 800 points for the month, which is very odd for any type of currency. But since this has so much growing room, it is so quick with it, it's just progressing. So throughout the day, we got like the week still progressing. It's just that it took a big dip because it's such a big rise. And on the hours, it's really doing really good because, on the day it's doing really good because we had a dip down to like 40 cents. And then it went all the way up to 60, drop. And now it's at 58 cents. And I got in at like, what does this say? At 52 cents. So at 52 cents. You're the only people whose plug I want to pull. You know what I'm saying? Because I had to sit there and watch to see if it was actually going to be like on some growth. So 52 cents. I got in at like 1 o'clock. And then I started steadily putting stuff in there so I can get a point. And I got like 300, a little over 3, actually not a little bit, like 380 You know what I'm saying? Throughout today.
All this waiting just to get stuck in another long-term contract? Well, there's actually another way. Just walk into your favorite retail store and switch to Simple Mobile. Get truly unlimited data on
So I'm happy.
5G network for just $45
Total amount is 20. You know what I'm saying? My peak today, it dropped something crazy at like 12.15 to 19,500. I was sick. It shot back up to 21,058. And if I was like awake, I was awake. I was back here and I was like, all right, cool. But that was like a signal to me to be like, yo, get the fuck out of this shit. Because this shit's about to get crazy. And then it dropped to 20 at 3:05. And then at 5:30, it dropped to 19.8. And I was like, I got to get the fuck out of this shit. So I did. And I switched stuff over. And I got it to peak again.
You want the real deal? Like a good neighbor, State Farm
At 21.6. Then that dropped just basically because it was going through its own downturns. So now it's the highest it's been in the evening. So I'm good. I'm on my money. I don't care. Like this is what I do. Like investing is like number one thing I want to do. Like I work for myself. Like period. Like I know I got a job. You know what I'm saying? Like or whatever. But this is what pays for like everything in my future. Like I just wanted to be back up so I can be like, yeah, I'm good. Like so I need 21 to be like, yeah, I'm good. Because then that's, so it's 20 now, so 22, 37, 38, 39, 40. So if I had that 1,000, it'll be 39, and I got my original investment because I've been spending money. Like, I'm trying to control it, but just expenses and everything, so I'm cool. But and then on top of that, I've just been shopping, shoes and stuff like that. But even that is just like dropping the bucket stuff, but it adds up.
Get a free personalized quote at ethoslife.com. Whoa, come on, man, take it easy, all right? I don't want to be
Who's in the chat? Nobody's in the chat? Alright, it's cool.
No one should ever read a book.
But let me get some new shit. I don't even feel like playing a game right now because I'm just into my money. It ain't at a point where I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna leave this alone because it's at 20.1 right now. And I'm trying to get this shit. Well, I got a year's salary in this bitch. Like right now, I got a poverty-stricken ass McDonald's job. And this shit, I'm trying to get a fucking police officer salary, then a computer scientist right after that. Because I made my shit double. So I'm trying to get my joint, you know what I'm saying, triple out this bitch. But alright, y'all. 7 o'clock, I'm about to just chill out, probably take a nap, read a book or something like that. But alright, y'all, I'm out.